Welcome, you guys. Thank you, NURK, for joining us.
What's up?
What's up, everybody?
What's
Welcome
going on?
to the shit show. So, we were all just watching you fly the Cinewhoops in the warehouse there with Rotor Riot, and you set it all up. And I think everybody's been eating that up for the past week.
I really like behind the scenes videos, so I really enjoyed that one,
It's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. Like it's hard to make the plan and do it live and do it well and please the client and do all of those things at the same time. So like being there with Rotor Riot was kind of like the perfect storm to be able to
yeah, you could boss them around a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. And they really wanted that. They were just like, just tell us what to do. I'm like, okay, like that's the way you want it to be then. And so it turned out great, and I was really glad that they were because they shared that footage with me afterwards, and I was able to use it and make that behind the scenes. So it was really fun.
Yeah.
I don't think people really understand how much goes into it. Like the other one you had is where you're in, what was it? The arcade or barcade?
Yep. Tapper's Arcade Bar. Yeah.
Yeah. But it was like you had the one run and you landed in the middle of your run too.
Yeah. And that one, there's a lot of coordination going on. Like we didn't have that many people, so we wanted to make it feel like there were more people there, right? Like you want the bar to feel packed, but like not.
Yeah.
Also
Not
at the same time,
too many people. Yeah.
Feel accessible. And so like we actually had, so like in the beginning of the video, like I start out at like the sign of the building and I come around and I go through this car door of like two guys like supposedly like arriving in an Uber, right? Well, the driver of that Uber goes around the backside, parks his car, and runs in the back door, and he's playing one of the games later. So like there's like a ton of different like things like that going on throughout the shot that like we're just like there's a woman that's wearing a red shirt. You can see her playing a game at the like right at the very end, right before I land on the tray, and she was basically sprinting behind the drone like yelling, okay, go, okay, you there, okay, go, for the whole thing. It's pretty great.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of like, have you seen the Peter McKinnon video? I know Chris does, the one where it's like all the one take or all like the behind the scene, they like make the shots, and they had
like commercial, like how they make commercials and stuff.
Yeah, they had the one room where everything you could hear everybody yelling and stuff, and they just kept like rotating around the room. They went around the room like 4 times and changed everything.
Change the lighting, change exactly.
Yeah, I'm really inspired by a director called Edgar Wright, who made like Shaun of the Dead and in particular the movie Baby Driver. And there's a sequence in Baby Driver right at the beginning that kind of introduces the whole movie, and it's this awesome, crazy, well executed oneer, and so ever since I've seen stuff like that, it really has driven like my inspiration for doing Cinewhoop single take stuff, because like you can do stuff that no other camera platform can do.
Very true.
What's that new one take movie or whatever, 1917 or something like that?
I think that was 4. I think they did it in 4 takes.
That's
cool.
It's
like the
cool.
whole, but still, yeah.
It's the type of filming, like
yeah. Like imagine doing like what is it now? An hour and 45 minutes, and you only cut 4 times.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Oh man,
too much
so
pressure.
NURK, I gotta ask you, NURK, because we talked about this like a couple months ago. How was flying the Alta X? Was I right or was I right? That thing is nuts.
Phenomenal. Like I couldn't believe, like, since we flew it on, like, so I had it, so we had a switch for like GPS hold mode, angle mode, or like GPS like fly mode, whatever that, like DJI mode, I guess, and then we had a full acro mode, like no assistance at all. And like I took off in like GPS and like kind of slowly got it up, and then I'm like, nah, click,
Yep.
and that thing flying at full tilt just sounds like a plane coming by. Like, you know, if you ever seen the movie, like, I mean, any World War II movie with planes in it, you're just like, run, duck! Like, it just, it's so good. So yeah, flying the Alta was amazing.
Did you get to fly it loaded down, or did you just fly it with the tray on the bottom?
We flew it with just the tray, but they had flown it loaded down the day before, but I just showed up like late that night, and so I missed the chance to try that out. But
yeah, it flies the same. Just to give you, like, you can throw 30 pounds on it, and it flies just like it.
you can't even tell the difference.
Nope, can't tell a difference at all.
I mean, Free Fly, like, I mean, they've set the bar. Like, they do such a great job. It's awesome to see.
Yep, that's like my main shit right now is an A6 and the Alta X. I actually did you see the video of me flying it indoors at the film fest?
I think I did. Now that you mentioned it, I remember seeing something about that. Well, I don't like even being near it outside.
It was one of those days.
Massive.
Dude, I kept having to tell Hugh Ho to like get away, like get back, dude. Like he kept like running up to it, trying to get the shot. And I'm like, dude, get the fuck over.
Because we did that oneer inside of Free Fly, and like I'm in a different room, half because I didn't want to be in the shot, and half because I didn't want to be near the Alta.
It was nuts. That I'll tell you, that was one of like the gnarliest things I've ever done flying ever. Like I don't think I can even top that. Like just flying that indoors.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Hey, if you didn't crash, you didn't kill anybody, then you just put it on the resume and be like, can fly Alta indoors?
Yep. And it was funny. It blew everything over too. Which I'm like the only one. It was like blowing people's shirts and shit around. Like, I don't know. It was nuts. And I couldn't hear anything but that.
In the Free Fly shot, I kind of go over top of it a little bit, and we were worried for a second that the cine would get like sucked down into the props.
That's what I thought was going to happen. That would have been a bad disaster flying that thing like right there. And
so after the fact, Daniel told us that particular Alta like was one that he assembled, and it was like out of binned test parts and stuff, so it really probably wasn't like, you know, the full 15 grand, but I mean still enough that
dude, it's so nuts that that thing takes 20 pounds of batteries to fly it.
Yeah. When he pulled the batteries out of his truck, when Daniel from RC Test Flight pulled the batteries out of his truck, like they had handles. Like that was that blew my mind for a second. It was just like the batteries are so big that you need like a handle built in. Like what?
Yep. Yeah, nobody wants to carry them. I carry the batteries and I fly it because they're so damn. It's like you get a Pelican with 6 of them in there. It gets heavy.
That's why
quick.
we gotta bring back Squires. Have drone Squires.
Oh my god!
Young people getting into drones have to lug around the Alta X.
Yep.
Fucking Alta Caddy.
Have you ever seen A Knight's Tale?
On there.
I have, yeah.
With Paul Bettany and Heath Ledger. I kind of had always thought that like a fun addition to like drone racing would be that you have a herald. And so like, you know, like before like Evan Turner goes to race, like someone comes out and just like, and now from the great state of Tennessee, you know, and he just exactly. And he like, and like they like give like that whole like pronouncement of like this is the person that's about. I think that'd be pretty fun. But
that's awesome.
Not everybody thought that way. Everybody was like, "You're an idiot." I was like, "You're
right." I mean, now it's out there.
Now you have to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Things can happen, and you might not have anything to do with it.
Maybe that's
other than
maybe that should be my next DRL prank. Is I'll bring a herald to a race.
Hell yeah,
that'd be good.
And just put him on the mic.
Yeah, exactly.
Bring a tiny bearded man.
And put him in like, you know, year 1000, like Dark Ages, like full costume, like a jester costume.
Yeah.
Give him a big trumpet, you know, like that'd be pretty cool.
It's gotta be one of the long ones. With
Yeah,
just, like,
exactly.
the
With a
one
little
curl.
flag on the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can like build a little tower for him to stand in.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
It'd be harder for them to stop him at that point. He's got the tower defense.
Put him up in the scissor lift.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the modern day.
Yeah.
And so this is
Defending
gonna
us is
happen.
huge, though.
We're all gonna be like watching every race that you go to from now on, so we could just see that happen.
Well, I'm like genuinely thinking like, who at DRL could I talk to about getting that into the show? Like, would they let me try that? And I think like, but like it's
Fucking
good
great.
enough TV that they wouldn't say no right away. Like they'd consider it. You know, I mean, they spent. Yeah. There you go.
Just go in on his shoulders. Like, NURK, you look real tall today. It's like, yeah,
It's one of those days, you know. Oh, man.
You gotta get big coat for that.
We have filmed every episode. Yes. It's always some of both, right? Like, because when it's going, like I'm like hardcore training, right? It's, you know, I'm spending 10 to 12 hours a day at the field in the sun, just pack after pack after pack. But when but I love racing and I love that process and all of that. But you know, then again, like I miss out on everything else, right? I can't go do filming. I can't do YouTube videos and stuff like that as much as I want to. So like right now, um, especially after I got a dog coming in to say hi. Hey, come here. He just stole a squirt duck. Come here, Kylo. Come here. Come here. Come say hi. Come here. They do. This is
Oh,
Kylo. He's
What's up, pup?
he's an 80-pound German Shepherd. Yeah, there you go. Hey. All right, go steal something else from someone. But yeah, so like so is it sad or is it glad to have it be done? I don't know if I can answer that for real, but there's definitely benefits of both, right?
So where are you?
For DRL or otherwise, my favorite place to fly was Biosphere 2. It was a season 3 level 3. At the Biosphere 2 is in Arizona, but like because it was different. It was like a research laboratory, and they had like 5 or 6 different biomes to fly in, and so we went from like desert to forest to ocean to outside to the roof of the building to back in to desert. It was just like, this is really cool, and it was
That's
it
cool.
was just it was a great race. Like everybody was on it. It was a sweet venue, and like I mean, what they don't tell you on the show is like between races or like between shooting days or whatever, because we were just like out in the middle of the desert, we all stayed on site. Like they have like dormitory kind of style like housing on site for like researchers to come and stay when they're working on like longer projects. And so like all of the staff, all of the pilots, like even Amy, like the announcer and stuff like that, we're all staying there. And so like, you know, we're waking up really late in the day because we're shooting at night. We're filming all night, and then at like 3 a.m. when we get off work, you know, we all sit around the fire and drink beer. And like there's a guy with a guitar like singing songs and shit, and we're just like, you know, sitting underneath the Arizona starlight, just drinking beer, singing songs, and just having a great time. Like that was like that's like one of my like top 5 memories of FPV. So
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
While we were there, we were strictly forbidden from using the word biodome. It was Biosphere 2.
What?
I think they're a little embarrassed of that history.
What about Polly? How are they going to erase Polly like that? Yo, Frosty
Hey,
wants to
that's
know. Frosty wants to know what your favorite training drill to run is.
Okay. Before I do that, I always forget to wear this shirt. Like I keep wearing this shirt on podcasts. It just looks like a giant red dick like sticking out of the like it's anyway. I'm gonna I'll just zoom that in a little bit. There we go. Favorite training exercise. It's always best to like to train with other people, right? Like there's no way to get better at competing than to compete. So like finding pilots that are in like that similar skill bracket or on a similar like similarly slow quad, because like the Racer 4 is honestly pretty slow, which is fine. Like it's good for TV, but it's not great for racing against like really fast twitchy 5-inch quads. So the best and the funnest kind of exercises to like be with other DRL pilots, especially competing against them, because that gives you the best training because you need to practice competing.
Right.
How do you deal with the pressure?
How do I deal with the pressure? There's a lot to unpack there. But I would say that the biggest thing is you're trying to make muscle memory take over. So what I mean is like I don't want to be thinking about flying. I don't want to be thinking about racing. I don't want to be thinking about the crowd or the other opponents or anything like that. I want to just step aside and let instinct take over. And so the way that I manage nerves is by essentially pretending that they're not there, and you do that by putting yourself in a frame of mind to ignore that. So like on race day, I'll exercise, I'll eat well, I'll sleep 8 to 10 hours as much as I can manage, and then when I get to site, put in some music and zone out and don't talk to anybody and think and just kind of get into that headspace. And one of the things that has been really useful for me is to think of Paul Nurkola and NURK as two different people, and I can essentially step into the NURK personality. I can put that hat on, and all of a sudden, okay, now I am NURK, and I dive into that mentality that I'm gonna win, I'm gonna crush everybody, I'm gonna have some fun, I'm gonna put a picture of Vanover's mom on the stand, like that sort of stuff. That's a different personality.
Dominating.
Lucky.
Cheers. Hey, cheers to that.
Yeah,
I like it.
we kind of knew that was coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Be right back.
I know. I gotta go grab beers too. Fuck, I don't want to leave. I want to keep listening. This is
It's all
awesome.
good.
Yeah,
All right, everybody type in chat. We're gonna bust off some giveaways in a second. So keep typing in chat. That's how you get entered. All Oh, hey, Nurk. Catch You Later is asking, which sim do you find the most realistic?
Contractually DRL.
Oh yeah.
So here's my theory on sims right now is that so I fly a lot of different quads, right? I fly cine whoops, I fly tiny whoops, I fly 5-inch racing quads, I fly 7-inch long range quads, I fly Racer 4, whatever. And they all are different, and they all require practice in their own way to be good at them, right? You can't fly a tiny whoop as well as you can fly a 5-inch without practicing on each. You have skills for flying drones in the first place, but like then there's like this other like 10% that's like independently drone related, right? So a sim in my mind is just another quad. So the DRL sim is another quad, the liftoff is another quad, Velocidrone is another quad, and they each require their own practice. So I think that they all feel pretty good. Like I'm also the least picky person. Like people pick up my drones and fly them, and they're like, "How do you even make a corner, which is not good. But and so like so I just kind of look at it that way, like, so whatever you get used to, and as long as it's building your skills and your reflexes and your mentality, it doesn't matter, right? So so officially, DRL is my favorite. It flies the best. Can I get my paycheck now? The second is I'll fly whichever I want to, based on like if I want to hang out with these people that play Velocidrone, or if I want to hang out with people that play DRL, or if I want to compete in a liftoff tournament or something like that. It's just a different quad.
Flying simulators definitely fucks me up when I try to go fly the 5-inch afterwards. That's
right. Oh yeah, absolutely. And if you go fly a tiny whoop for 4 days straight and then fly a 5-inch, you're not going to fly the 5-inch the same as you would, as if you went from simulator to 5-inch. Right? That's
right.
Yeah.
It's
Crap.
like you go from the Cinewhoop and you're like trying to yaw all the corners, and you get in the 5-inch, and it's just like all of a sudden all of your fucking shit is nice and flat. You're like, what's going on here?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. So where are you headed in like the direction of like the stuff you want to do? Like, is it the Cinewhoop cinematography stuff? Is it the Alta X, or somewhere in between there? Is cinematography really like what's interesting for you?
So I guess what I'll say is I don't know what I want to be when I grow up yet. And I am doing my best to kind of diversify all of the different things that I'm doing and trying to see what I like, to see what pays the bills for my family, to see what's fulfilling. Like all those things are important in their own way. And so like right now I'm pushing really hard on YouTube, so just like trying to find a way to make that consistent, make it sustainable, make it something enjoyable. There's drone cinematography I would put as one of those categories, as well as I would say handheld as well, so like cameras like this as well.
Yep.
Being multifaceted is important, I've been finding. So like when I'm on set to be a drone pilot, there's a lot of time where I'm just sitting there not adding value to my client. So I'm trying to learn cameras really well as well, so that I can be agnostic and come in and help film something or do behind the scenes for production or whatever they need, to add value in any way that I can. So cinematography is one of them. Then I'm finding a decent bit of work in defense contracting. I can't really talk a lot about much of that, but working with different both government and non-government organizations to fly drones in different ways. And then the fourth in why am I totally blanking on what the fourth is racing. So like I still love to race, and I know that that's probably not like a 20-year plan, but can I keep working on it really hard right now? And then as I work on that, it also informs and builds the rest of those different aspects, right? Because the faster I get, the more control I have over the drone, the more recognition I can have to be able to do more sales, to reach out to all these kinds of things. So so I'm doing all of those things at the same time. I'm probably not doing any particular one of them as well as I could, but it's trying to figure out, in the frame of what's fulfilling, what's paying the bills, what do I enjoy?
Oh yeah.
No. Fucking cheers.
Yeah, cheers. Does it ever take away from like your personal, like doing it on so many different levels for a job? Does it ever take away from like your personal flying, or can you like disconnect to do that?
Can you give me an example of how you're envisioning that it would take away from that?
Like I work in
emotional flying.
Yeah, like I work in aerial production.
Yeah.
So like all the stuff I do for work, by the end of the day, I'm just beaten. I'm like, I just want to go the fuck home.
Mhm.
But then there's, yeah.
Yeah.
like I approach my personal flying the same way, in the same like rhythmic manner, and going through the motions that I would like at work. Like I
Yeah.
double check like I'm way more cautious now. I've noticed that, and maybe like less risk taking, but it's also at the same time like a lot of it's work and not a lot of it's like personal flying.
Sure.
Like way more work flying.
I think I get into moods now that you mention it. So like, we'll put an example. Just so I did that shoot with Rotor Riot in Seattle, and we did, like the first night we were there, we filmed like a Cine Whoop build video, which I think is coming soon. But that's a whole nother thing. And that was, like 4 hours of like being in front of a camera, trying to contain Joshua Bardwell and, listen to the way that, like that they wanted the episode to turn out, which is fine. Like they're doing an awesome job. Like they made some really cool stuff, but then you're not building for fun anymore, right? You're building for the camera. And then the next day, like we went and filmed that, basically everything that you saw in that vlog, with the hanging gates and all that stuff. Like that was the whole next day, and and you're on for all of that, right? You're trying to be a bigger version of your personality, and like, yeah, what's up guys, like this is NURK, blah blah blah. And like I'm not really like that in all this stuff. And then the final day we went and we flew those like nuclear cooling towers, and
Hell yeah.
I just said fuck it, I'm not bringing my camera. Like, I did brought my camera, but I'm not shooting a vlog, I'm not doing any of these things. I'm just gonna go fly and have fun. And I did, and it was and that unwinds me. So like I kind of just find myself, if I'm in a mood to make a video, I'll enjoy that process, and if I'm in the mood to just chill out and fly, I'm gonna do that too.
You mean you didn't even vlog it, dude? You didn't even vlog the cooling tower.
I didn't. No, like because I just wanted to enjoy the experience. I was looking
Yeah,
forward
I
to
totally
it.
get that. I totally get that. Some days you just want to go out and have fun with your friends.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you catch something cool, that's awesome. But if not,
It's also awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
That was
It is pretty cool
like,
though. Like look back on the old videos and see what you were doing, because like, dude, I don't remember shit, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool to fucking like see that shit in the past.
One of my non-drone friends said that to me one time, a long time ago even, and I realized how cool that was. Like it's like, I mean, it's my version of a diary, right? I just post it for everybody to see. And it's like it's fun. Like it's fun to go back and see all of the like the places that I've gotten to go just because of these crazy little toys,
right.
Yeah,
and the cool
crazy.
thing is it's undying. Like it's going to be there forever. That's
Right.
the best part. At any point in time, like generations from now, they can be like, dude, that's like, your uncle or your grandfather or whatever, and they're going to be like, holy shit, like, dude, he flew in that place. Like that's awesome. They're like, I flew there, dude. I flew there yesterday. That's fucking crazy.
I was talking to Jordan Tempkin one time, and he was like, yeah, I just kind of had this moment where like I realized, like, when I talk to my grandkids and I tell them that I was on TV for drone racing, that's gonna be a pretty bizarre conversation. Like, because first of all, what's TV? Second of all, what's drone racing? Like it's those kind of things where I'm like, okay, this will be fun to be able to share this with people down the road. It's fun to be proud of the work that you're doing, and I totally get where you're coming from. That it's cool to be able to look back.
You even have like a term, like NURKing a train. Like that's a fucking term.
Yeah. Verb. Yeah.
We all look at those trains differently nowadays.
Still do.
We're like, they have that gap, bro. They have that gap.
The unseen gap, dude.
You just have to get.
How many
close enough
people
to see
actually
it.
look at a train differently? Because
That's definitely like top 10 like most influential FPV videos that I've watched is that train.
Yeah.
Awesome,
dude.
I'm glad.
And I feel like it'll always stay in that category for sure.
for a lot of people. For a lot of
When the fucking conductor shut the door, dude.
How fucking hard did you laugh when you saw that? He just
Yeah.
looks over, he's like, whack.
Oh man,
Dude, we so
Goddamn hippies.
there were like 10 of us there, and I think 6 of us were probably under goggles, and all of us were just dying laughing.
Yeah.
Like that flight is pretty terrible, honestly. Like it's like I'm like kind of bobbling all over the place, and like it's
But just this
Cares?
subject
It's an
and what you're
adventure,
doing,
man.
yeah,
yeah,
it's
absolutely.
an adventure.
But most of the reason that it's so bad is because we're all laughing so hard that I can't fly straight.
That's awesome, dude.
Like at the end, like I land, I'm like, yeah, like because
Yeah.
like we were just having a good time, right? Like that's what it's all
Yeah.
about.
Oh man,
That's awesome.
yeah, that's an awesome moment. For
That's
sure.
that adds to that video is the ending where you put your arms up, you know, like it just shows like what we all go through. And when you know, once you land after you do something awesome, that feeling is priceless. It really is, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
After
sure.
flying some sketchy stuff that you know, potentially if you mess up, you're not getting it back, you know.
Yep.
And the GoPro's still recording.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank goodness.
oh my god.
Oh, I had one of those flights the other day. I was fucking pissed because my GoPro kept turning off and on in the middle of the
Oh.
flight.
Oh,
Is
So
it
I'm
an
going
8?
through the footage. Yeah, it's an 8. It's my
You hit
third
me
8.
up about it too. Your third, dude. I'm still got my first 2.
Well, my first one, I forget what happened to my first one. Something happened. Like I blew the battery door across the county, and then like
Did you
something
find
What
it?
happened.
happens, man?
Nah, I didn't. I went back. I was like, it's defective. The fucking battery door blew up, and they were like, nah, $50. And then the next one was when during the last day of the Boston Drone Film Festival, when I hit the curb at like warp speed and folded. The thing looked like a pretzel. It just kind of twisted in half, and Bot came over and he was like, dude, I'm so sorry.
Holy cow.
Genuinely felt bad. But now this one, I don't know what's happening to it. I went out and flew for like 12 minutes at one straight pack for 12 minutes with my 10-inch. And I was flying with Canadian geese and just like hanging with them. And
Sick.
it was the coolest thing. I got like a minute of footage.
That's an Instagram.
it's-
Just saying.
Yeah, no, I just want to put it through
Thick
warp
enough.
stabilizer because it was like jerking
Oh,
around
yeah.
and shit. I don't know what happened. Something was up for that pack, and I'm like, I'll throw it in there. Warp stabilize it. Good enough. Looks
There
like
you
it's
go.
just looks like a session 5.
Yeah. Oh, no.
There it is.
oh,
Oh,
it's out. It's
Yeah.
out.
Bro, did you watch my GoPro video? That's like the worst fucking part, dude. That's the worst part about these new GoPros is that
Wait,
battery
it
door.
does suck.
Oh yeah. Mine's literally sitting right here.
Hey, we'll have to use the red Loctite, folks. We'll have to use the red Loctite.
Bro,
It'll make it more aerodynamic too.
Oh my
Bro.
god.
Oh, you seen that? Damn, that spread
Be careful
quick.
all that turbulence.
That fucking spread hella fast.
Bro, you gotta
Dude, if you eat red, you're dead.
Dude,
Red,
And
you
it's
said,
not even
bro.
it's not even permanent and it's red. That's the worst.
I know that's the worst part.
oh my god.
Oh man.
You know how things go fast with us.
This
You
dude
good?
put red.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's got a video.
I don't
of
think I
dog.
am.
What kind of fucking bootleg Loctite is that, dude?
Holy cow.
Oh my. How did that
To
3D
reduce
print
turbulence.
survive?
That's a lot of Loctite.
I thought he was joking at first.
Oh, I did too. It's under the fucking the feet.
You know,
Look at
you,
it.
you
Came
know-
out.
you know it dripped in his motor. You know
Is that a cannonball motor?
I think so.
That's
Yo,
funny.
I have flown a
It's the
pair of
iFly plane.
motors almost filled with conformal coating just fine. Just fucking send
Oh
it.
man.
But conformal coating isn't fucking permanent or not. What I
That
don't
was
even
gotta-
know what
just gotta
kind.
heat up the motors enough.
Oh, like that's
Yeah.
funny, but the best part about that post is the comments. Like it's straight is amazing.
Yeah, they
So-
fucking shredded him, dude. That
It's
shit,
been a
I know
while.
back will dry, dude. If you leave Loctite in a pile, that shit don't dry, dude.
No, it's just gonna stay all goopy.
Yeah,
It'll taste good at least.
it'll smell good. That's about it.
Whoa, the forbidden fruit.
Is that what they make red Loctite out of? Are those fucking berries that are poisonous that you're not supposed to eat
damn.
as a kid?
Oh man.
Dude, he fucking.
Dude, I love the Boston accent saying poisonous. I'm sorry, I'm gonna call that one out. Can you say that word a couple times for me?
Poisonous. I have to say it without thinking because I have like two different. I have a professional voice, and then like I don't give a shit. I'm at home drinking beer.
I love it.
Yeah, it's poisonous.
It's beautiful to me. It's great.
Dude, you actually you're
Damn.
in Boston all the time, man. Like you got to hit us up. We'll go rip.
Yeah, absolutely. The I have friends that live in Ipswich, and so like once a year we come out in the winter to go up to Vermont and snowboard.
Oh
Nice.
fuck yeah.
But it's usually like a weekend trip because my wife is coming with and she's gonna get back to work and stuff like that. So like we're like rushing, and I'm like, I just want to take time and see my friends, and she's like, no, we're going to get it done. I'm like, okay,
It's all right. I won't tell her.
yeah, right. I just threw her under the bus. Hopefully she's not listening.
But yeah, man. Anytime you're up here, like fucking doors open.
Awesome.
I
Hey.
feel like my house is turning into like the stop. Like if people are up in Boston, they're like,
There
hey,
Dude, you're
fucking-
fucking
You need more space for more fucking banners back there, though.
I
Gonna have
know, I know,
Gonna have to raise your ceiling, bud.
Yeah, man.
I know. I gotta fix it. I already gotta fix it anyways. Fuck it. I'll just put it up to like
Back up the
subfloor.
wall a little bit.
TBS is gonna start me to paying you.
Put it up to the ceiling, so like you like come like full 360 and like go start like nailing them to the ceiling.
Yeah, yeah.
Can we
I'm gonna
get
have to.
the digital stitching technology and we'll get your ceiling active?
Oh man. Oh shit. I want to before anything else. I want to say this. Dude, Kent
Oh, that's
West is the
interesting.
man. Look at it. He painted that picture
Oh,
of me.
hell
blunt and
yeah.
Patty.
Whoa.
I got that yesterday. So that's
That's
that was
crazy.
that was the picture of us from a couple weeks
Yeah.
ago.
That's
No.
awesome.
Hell yeah.
painted from memory or what? Dude, it's crazy.
No, it's somebody took a cell phone picture.
Whittled
Legs-
from
actually,
pure
Legs-
love.
And Legs is in the chat. Legs took the picture, Bot posted it, Kent saw it, and he was like, I'm painting you a picture. Like, what?
Damn,
He's
dude.
like, and now I got it. So I'm fucking psyched, man. Cheers to Kent. And the Legs for taking the picture too, because it's a dope
Ooh.
picture.
Legs is the man.
Hmm
Yeah.
I just
Cheers to
didn't want to
everybody.
not say something about that tonight because that's fucking awesome. Like,
Yeah, that's cool.
love stuff like that.
Hey, let's do a THICCMAS giveaway. I have look at this. See this little package right here? There is
Nope.
a towel. There's a towel inside of that.
It's green screen.
Yeah, well, fuck off. It's a towel in it. And with your little towel, I'm gonna
That's
give you
more
this
green
fucking
screen.
fuck off. All right.
It's like it's already wrapped. It's wrapped in
It
moving
looks
snow.
like this, except it's green. All
Oh,
and
like
it's
this?
yeah, it's a UFDA CREW micro SD card butterfly knife thing. There you go. So I'm gonna do that with the bot from the night in 5
Night
seconds,
bot.
which is
Tighten
also
up
gonna
if you wanna win.
be delayed.
Wait, our 5 seconds or their 5 seconds?
They're fine.
They're 5 seconds, so it's like 23 seconds or something.
Half an hour or something.
You got time.
You got time. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hit it. I feel like
Do
it's
it.
been about that much time. Boom. Big Mouth has just won.
Dude,
Hell
big
yeah.
mouth.
You
Congrats.
got
Boy.
a little towel and
A green screen.
a UFDA
Yo.
CREW micro SD card holder.
You'll see him when you get him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus, I thought that was somebody's dab torch. Like, holy fuck.
Oh,
Those
holy
things are
going
getting
hard.
terrible.
Or really good.
Right?
Yeah. Somebody likes
So
a hot
I'm gonna
dab.
drop a link for the server here to get into the Discord. Get in the Discord and send me a PM. On the Discord, they call me Meme Noke.
And it's because of Tommy.
It's because of goddamn Tommy. If you talk to Tommy,
Let him know we're
Nerd.
looking for him.
we're looking for him, man. He mispronounced my name once, and it ruined everything. No one even knows me by my real name.
Dude.
I know what we're missing now. We need a violin.
I know.
Oh
I
yeah,
know.
the tiniest violin. All right, that'll be next time.
Thank you. Thank you. See, we have this type
Oh
of
shit,
technology.
that Willie?
Oh,
Willie's
what?
in the house? You got
Dude,
fucking
what?
Willie.
What's up, Willie?
Willie. You shouldn't have.
Dude, watch your language, Willie.
Fucking
He's
A,
even nodding in
dude.
agreement. Like, yeah, I probably should. You're right.
Oh, you made him sad, Gravy.
Oh no.
What did I make him an? I made him an anime character out of nowhere,
Well-
just with words.
The colors of emotion. Oh, there you go. He's feeling up again.
We want
Folks, NURK and Wild Willie in the same night. Thank you so much. Fucking A.
Should have done
Man,
that
truly
2 weeks ago.
thickness.
We gotta have the funds at the same time.
Hey, can you pull up the? Can you pull up the atrocity?
Oh boy.
The man. You gotta show NURK the
Thing
manatee.
up.
The
Oh, the
manatee.
manatee.
I have to construct the manatee.
Oh, you don't have it? Oh man,
No, it's not like.
dude, it's so worth it.
I'll look. Here. Let me just. I can't find that quad anyway, so fuck it.
I don't know if you know NURK, but we really advocate for fucking prop strikes around here.
Okay.
Yeah. So let B-Dog warm his computer up a little bit.
Or crash.
It takes
Go
a bit
down,
of-
boys.
Or
It
crash.
takes a little bit of RAM. It takes a little bit of RAM.
Got it.
see oil.
Oh. I remember this.
Oh man, what's going on there?
That
All
was
right,
a
well,
rough night.
That's
That
where you
is-
left it off.
That is definitely
That
an
was a rough
atrocity.
night, boys. Oh shit.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Well, so
You know.
Yeah, you wouldn't unless you watched this that night, and because I don't even know what I'm looking at, and I watched
how
that
much
night.
do I have to rotate, folks? Oh, it was the wrong way.
Rotate.
180. Come on, 180. There you go. Now start shimmying yourself back up a little bit.
Jesus,
How do
I
I
shouldn't have brought this
vertical?
one off the fucking rails real quick.
Oh,
Oh.
what the heck?
Other- You had it. You just had the move.
I just tried to do the move.
Clockwise,
There
bud.
it is.
Clockwise.
There it is. All
Now
right.
you just need to move your cam.
Guys, what did I get myself into?
It's
It is the shit show.
It is the shit show.
You remember
you're missing a
the
flipper.
remember the out of context flipper that
I have a
Good.
GoPro
Just pull-
and there's a turkraken stuffed into my belly.
Just a
But
normal
normally
Tuesday.
I'm a sea creature.
Normal Tuesday.
Pretty much
There we
every
go.
Tuesday.
See? And I got a GoPro Hero 8.
And notice the prop strikes all over the back.
Yep.
Seriously, props right, folks. All right, I'm going back into the sea. Fuck this.
Oh man. You want to see some prop strikes?
Looks like you guys must have got after it last week, huh?
You got one on your nose, dude?
Can you see that?
Oh.
Doesn't look too
Yeah.
bad.
Oh yeah,
now-
I see it. I see it. Yep.
I can
Oh,
see it now.
Jesus. Were you smelling your motors? You were smelling-
I wish. That would be a better explanation. No, I was like, it was when I was pretty new to flying. I was line of sight tuning and managed to fly it into my freaking face. Like I wasn't even wearing goggles, so like I could have like
Face,
gouged
dude.
out some eyes or something like that. But yeah. No, it was I could have ducked too, but I was like trying to hear the motor sound and stuff like that. It was just, this is before beta flight. Like back in the yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
That's funny. The first quad that I built, it was like, hey, it's midnight, and I just built my first quad from scratch. Let's go outside and have a beer and hover it. And me and my wife went out on the front steps, and I just had red LEDs across the back, and I'm like, fuck yeah. So I'm just like hovering the thing, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna bring it in, and I couldn't tell that I was like full tilt coming back at us. Yep, and it hit the brick stairs right in between us, and she's hated flying ever since.
I get it.
I mean, I almost hit her with a fucking Versacopter.
Don't get the tiny whoop in their hair. Don't hit the wife of the quad. Like those are the two rules, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
The hair especially.
I saw somebody at the Tiny Whip party got stuck in someone's hair.
You know what we need is the fucking saw stop. We need that for hair and tiny whoops.
You just say sauce?
The what?
No, the saw stop, bro.
Saw stop?
You don't know about the
I
saw
gotcha.
stop?
I got you for like when they put the little hot dog in there and it stops.
Man, they put the hot dog in. If they can sense a hot dog, they can sense the hair.
Oh my god.
I like that this keeps going back to his picture with just the Hero 8 kind of peeking off the side. Like, I don't know why, but it's cracking me up.
I'm watching you motherfuckers. You think this is a joke?
No.
Dude, you're live. Bud. We're live. This is
There's
fucking live.
water somewhere. I just gotta find it.
No words on it. There's no word there to play us out. What does that mean? To play us out? I don't know what that means. To play us out. What does that mean?
Oh fuck!
What the fuck?
Kind
is
of
that?
water, I guess.
It's the wrong dimension,
Yeah.
boys. Doesn't smell right.
I can fight it and we'll do it.
I just realized what you fucking said.
Yeah. If in doubt, 90 out, gravy. No.
The old 90-90.
You got-
Okay, dude,
I'm just
Do you
hitting
have-
shit now.
do you have a picture? Do you have a picture?
Dude,
of
that's
your fucking
amazing.
plumbing?
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa!
Send it to me.
He's getting heavy fire.
Dude, Steele knows you, Enoch, as the manatee guy.
Yeah.
Everybody might. Everybody might. Don't step on me.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, the guy with the prop strikes. Yeah, the prop strikes.
Yeah.
Rob strikes.
Man. I don't know why he had a bloody ear one day.
Dude. Damn.
Enoch is both the most prepared and unprepared I've ever seen a streamer
Bro,
ever.
Pretty fucked up.
Enoch is legendary with the fucking OBS.
Here we're
Oh.
Parmesan approved though, so it's all good.
All good.
You
Have you
gotta,
heard about Parmesan approved through your journeys, NURK?
Wait, don't we usually approve of Parmesan, not have Parmesan approve us?
That's why they approve us.
We're making it a two-way street in a way, because here at
Go-
UFDA
go
Crew,
on.
when we like stuff, we Parmesan
That's
approve
their
it.
bubble.
Okay.
So it's like our seal of approval.
Okay.
There was a dude that snorted a line of Parmesan and sent a video into us once.
That definitely happened.
This is true.
like half a fucking paper plate of
Oh, God.
Parmesan. Yeah.
Does that make him the big cheese?
I can't confirm or deny.
Find the water.
You
Oh
just
my God.
can't find the water.
The water, man.
Oh,
There's no water, man.
Dude,
excuse me. I don't want to. What's on a man's computer stays between him and his computer.
Yeah. Oh, this one's kind of cool.
all his
All right.
images are labeled
Whoa.
fucking GSKH. Sometimes he throws a cap in there.
I don't think there's anybody to fight though.
How have you not found the fucking water yet?
Wait, hold on. You're right. I might be able to just fucking find out how to make somebody to fight. Oh, that is definitely not correct.
Yeah, you want a challenge. Oh,
Oh my God.
Nope. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, we're so fucking close on that one. I'm going to take it.
Nurk, have you ever fought a manatee before with a man's head and a GoPro 8?
yes.
I'm fucking crying.
Quite recent.
All right, I have to come up with an idea.
See if you can
here.
make your tongue look like one of his flippers. Go.
Hold on.
Yeah, zoom
yeah,
in
yeah.
too.
Hard-
That you can only do one at a time. That's the funny thing.
It's like Pokemon. It's
Boom,
it's
boom.
turn based.
It's fucking hella turn based.
You're like, here, it's your turn to bounce around out of water.
Yo,
Enoch
hammer
uses
GoPro. Boom.
Final Fantasy, the old school style. It's one after the other.
Enoch uses unreplaceable lens
got him.
smash.
That's called
Why
the
did
SD. Right?
I just looked up at my other screen in the delay. I saw Enoch just floating around and then smack him in the head with the GoPro.
That's how you get him, boys. Take him
You
out.
gotta slap him with that hacker smooth, bro.
You can put it on max mode.
Yeah, dude.
Drew.
Enoch used
Yeah.
flap.
The lady flaps.
The battery door is weak, dude. You gotta hit it.
It
Did
was a
anybody
critical
remove their
hit.
lady flaps, or did everyone keep them in?
Yo, lady
They're
flaps
magnetic.
are weak.
Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I keep them in? They fucking stick to stuff. They're not
They're
just
weak.
little. They're not just little piss flaps. You can put them on stuff.
Magnetic.
Hey,
Piss
here we
flap.
go. We picked up
Yep.
dogs earlier, and now we're picking up dogs too. He does not even like
He's just like, okay,
Chilling.
this is my life.
Yeah, look at that. Tennis goal.
Oh damn! Look at that.
It's safekeeping.
The fuck you chewing
Oh,
skull
hey
for,
there.
bud?
You could just
Where's
look
your
at
Coke
that.
can?
How many times you pull your horn today, bud?
Has anybody seen the most recent South Park episode?
I think I've seen all of them.
Wait, tell me the narrative and
the
the
turd
general
replacement?
story.
Their fecal replacement.
Oh man, no, I
Yeah.
missed that one.
Oh man, it's pretty rough. They're after Tom Brady's shit so they can inject it up their butts and get good internal shit going on.
You gotta fucking protect your flora, bro. That shit fucking thriving. I guess that's how, dude. Dude, when the keto diet, what is that called? Yeah, the keto diet doesn't work. You gotta fucking start injecting other shit. Yeah,
Oh. That
Dark
went
days.
way off the fucking rails real quick.
Dark.
Comes to the shit show.
We went
Dude,
what
from
other
two
things can I
fighting
find?
to injecting somebody's shit.
There we
in your-
go.
Oh, Enoch.
Pornhub. Oh,
This is the first thing that comes up.
yeah, dude.
Help me!
Oh wait, hold on. So who wants
You
to
know,
tell?
We
wants
did
to
this
tell-
to the Fonz 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. We did this to the Fonz. Appreciated
So-
it as much.
Dude, the pond is all about it.
So who wants to tell NURK about the time that a quad was sent to the quad god?
Oh,
Where's Rhodes?
Where
He's
yeah,
not
where
here.
is Rhodes? He's got to be watching.
Rhodes.
Get your butt in here.
We'll let him tell it.
I don't know if he comes to that type of shit.
That sounded really inappropriate.
Yeah, what shit does he come to?
I think we
Somebody
just saw
text
some of it on Enoch's
message
page
him.
there.
Yeah, and where does he come to?
Frosty said Parm Hub.
Dude, I
Oh,
still,
We're renaming the stream.
We're
Yep.
reading this.
Farm
Gonna
Hub.
rename the stream to What does Enoch
Fuck.
come to?
Oh, I was thinking Parm Hub.
Oh
Yeah, Farm Hub is pretty much it. You guys understand us.
same outcome.
Parmhub.com was registered in 2017. Sorry guys.
Damn.
You know, fucking
everything near that
Wombat
is-
probably owns it.
You could have parmhub.club.
What about .io?
Parmhub.io.
Is available for $25 a year.
That's not
Wow.
even that bad. Man.
Realize Gravy's
all
Gravy's
things farm.
Gravy's Gumbles was more fucking dollars.
I just
Oh,
want you to
come.
think about the losers bracket that evolves from that life decision.
Parmhub.tv, $29.88 a year.
I feel like that's the winner's bracket, right? If you had the choice, the TV's gonna keep you up just above the losing.
How about parmhub.gov?
That's great.
I don't think you could just register .govs.
Hey, you shoot and you miss.
Find a way.
You find a way. We'll register an NGO.
Life finds a way.
Oh.
I'm waiting for Enoch's gifts of Jeff Goldblum.
Oh shit!
Oh.
I could make that happen.
I'm sure you could.
Dude, Enoch got gifts that would change the community.
I can't believe that you can run stuff off your platter drive so efficiently. You just have like a terabyte of shit on a mech drive that you just randomly pull off. You're like, nope. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Well, that was before, and it was then I had it all put up into OBS, and then OBS just fucking died.
Yeah, ever since he went 6S, dude, he fucking
Yeah.
fucked up.
OBS doesn't handle 6S spikes very well.
Gotta act 50 volt caps, yo.
Where are you at, NURK, with your batteries? What is your battery
Situation.
situation? Yeah.
Mostly 6S and then 4S for city hoops.
City hoops.
Damn.
And those are either 1300s or 850s, depending on.
Dude, the
So you
6S. Do you have 6S, Enoch?
Yeah. I got some in that CNHL sale.
Nice.
Shit.
No, I've been running 6S rigs for a while. It's good shit.
Oh, shit.
My first rig was compatible 4S to 6S, so of course I bought some 6S with it. And honestly, in the last year, the 6S have seen more cabinet time than fly time.
Why do you think that is?
ESCs, they burn up really bad. Most of the, the 4-in-1s I rock become 3-in-1s, and it just it seems more hassle than any. And now that I just stick to my 4S, I don't have the issues.
That 4-in-1's a problem.
It's the spikes. The spikes are taking shit out.
I've talked to a lot of people lately that fly 5S more than they fly 6S because of that problem. The spikes don't jump in and blow up your stuff.
Over here. Yep.
We got this guy.
Which I was like, oh, that's smart. I should do that.
5S high KV is more fun than 6S low KV.
Well, not only that, the packs are a lot cheaper too. I can afford to buy a lot more 4S packs and fly a lot longer than I can to buy just a couple 6S packs.
Yeah, definitely.
I have one 6S and that's it.
Well, you're running
6S and then everything else is 5S.
Yeah, for that speed pod, but
yeah,
everything else is 5S. The only reason I got a 6S is for the extra volt.
I just want to see the fucking GoPro mount.
Oh, yeah.
It's stupid.
Here.
Nerd, you know what John was doing is chasing wingsuits today.
Who?
Dude, that high speed high five.
Virgin was chasing wingsuits
gnarly.
today.
Sick. Can he keep up?
That's
oh my.
That's fucking thing.
Yeah, dude. The fucking 90.
You still got the caps on top of
look
that
at
one.
those. Are those APC props?
Yeah.
Gnarly. It's awesome.
The sound of that thing in the air is fucking gnarly.
What KV are
You
those?
have that video in the drive?
2550.
Are they F80s?
No, they're my multi-copter builder Primo.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, they're the 2208 2550s.
That's sick.
What motors you been running, Rick?
Pretty much all hobby wing. 1750 usually.
Yeah, I have some 1750 Brother Hobbies 2207.5, and man, it just feels like I love it on for racing, but like ripping up a mountain or something, I just feel like it's really slow. I like that,
Slow.
Yeah.
Because I would rather go to like 1600 for going up a mountain, but I guess that's like if I'm going up 2 miles or something.
Yeah, totally. My favorite flights are under a mile though. It's like where you can like really haul ass real low.
Yeah. You can explore without having to walk too far.
Yeah, so you get a little bit lower, but me and John, I got 2208 2550. That's awesome on 5S. That's like my favorite.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm not 2350 for pretty much everything else.
2350, even 2350 on 6S on my Bandolero was pretty fun.
Awesome.
You just gotta be careful of that top end, but you're never there.
Right. Unless you need the shit power.
Exactly, and that's why it's nice to have that top end, and just in case you do need a punch out or something.
Yep.
Yo. So this is the problem with those lady flaps. I don't know what you guys call them over in your land, NURK. We call them lady flaps.
Okay. What's the problem with them?
Well, you put them in a mount and they just bend too much. They're just too weak. They bend. Fucking terrible. I don't know.
I just think it's a little loose. It could be a little tighter when they fold down. Like there is a little bit of play.
Yeah, but that's why it's got a thing in the middle that it clamps to.
You gotta have.
Yeah, you just gotta play with the thing in the middle, nice and slow.
Exactly, and tighten
be really gentle and just
counterclockwise motion.
I usually just use a pair of pliers and tighten it down, and then you're good to go.
Don't forget to use.
There you go. Go hard.
No.
We have women in the chat agreeing, so.
Definitely agreeing.
Brought to you by GoPro.
Yeah, if you're paying attention to the flaps, you're doing something wrong.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that's a fucking soundbite right there. We'll never be able to use.
I was talking about planes.
These damn flaps.
How many degrees do you prefer for flaps on a plane?
Do you like your flaps in or out?
I'm like a
Yeah.
15 to 30 degree kind of guy.
NURK, what's your tip speed?
You'll have to ask your mom.
There's no coming back from it. I threw that out earlier in that fucking what was it like? Not the rape my rip, the other one.
Or roast my rip.
Yeah, roast my rip. Somebody said something. They were like, "Oh yeah, fucking your hang down. It's all old and saggy." Huh? I'm like, "Yeah, like your mom." Fucking.
I really thought I was over any new groups, but that is the greatest new group I've joined in a long time.
Which one is it?
I've been reading.
It's basically just everybody goes in there and like just talk shit on each other's stuff, but all good-heartedly, you know. But it's just a lot of fun.
Nice.
Yeah,
I've been reading it all, but I haven't joined up. I mean, I've joined, but I haven't joined in yet.
Dude, you got to.
Well, I will. I've been running around so damn much. I got time now, but
dude,
some of them are pretty damn funny.
Spoony posted his, and someone was like, somebody commented, he was like, "Remember that time you almost killed somebody?" It is so good. Yeah,
dude.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
I should
chill in that group for sure.
I should go in there and drop the train video.
Oh, do it.
Yes. Do it.
Oh man.
Do it.
That's a very novel idea.
So the rules are it's 1 minute and it's got to be like video on Facebook.
Okay, all right.
You just have to cut a minute and upload it.
I'll go do a cut later. That's funny.
I don't think anybody will bitch.
And just
honestly.
No, that's what I want to see. I think that would be the funniest part.
No, that's the fun part is like having your friends just talk shit, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to see.
Dude, Copper Top is fucking ruthless. He's on like every post, just like,
so is
wow, you fly like a fucking dickhead. It's like
Dane's pretty good too. Dane does long ass ones, dude. I love Dane's, dude.
Yep.
His were always his comments. I think it was him. Were always my favorite because he'd do just a fucking super long hashtag. And so then I would do the reply in just a super long fucking hashtag. But that shit was hilarious.
I need more beer for this.
Dude, it's a good group for sure.
Yeah.
Take the seriousness out of it. It fucking
exactly. It's the group I didn't know I needed is honestly what it was.
I just sent a request.
Yeah, have you tried Emu Flight?
I never installed it, but I have chatted with the devs.
All right.
Cool. Yeah, that was the conversation. That's the guy I talked to.
Quick flash.
He's a little bit less chatty than he was. That's adorable, actually. I wanted him to like catch the tomato in his mouth or something.
Right? What arm one? That's
yeah.
Oh, this one.
I guess I've seen that.
Dude, the funniest thing, like the first thing I thought of when I heard Emu Flight, when Mad Chiller was telling me, like, bro, you got to try this shit, like it's not out. And I'm like, all right, word, like I'll maybe give it a shot if I have a compatible flight controller, which I fucking don't.
Of course.
The first thing I thought of was when I was a kid, like there was an emu loose in my town, and it was like front page on the fucking newspaper.
Wait. Rewind. Where did you live when you were a kid?
Yeah, dude.
Is it somewhere in Africa or
no, like Massachusetts? Yeah, like I live in a farm town, believe it or not. Like but there was apparently a bunch of emus just hanging out, and one of them got loose. It like flew the coop. So like me and my buddy are sitting there, and like we were standing in line getting like a soda or something, and big fucking picture on the front page of the local newspaper, there's a fucking emu, and he goes, "The fuck is an EMU?" And I'll never fucking forget, like, just how stupid he fucking sounded. And like every time I hear, pretty much, like spit my drink all over the floor in the store. It was the fucking funniest thing I'd ever heard. So now every
What's
time I
an
think of
EMU?
emu flight, I think of my buddy Jay fucking saying like, "What's an EMU?" It's like, you dumb shit. It's a fucking bird.
Oh
I mean-
man.
Yeah.
I
And
just
then
like this
we
fucking-
stole the drinks. Here I am with a less than stellar. That's me with a less than stellar beard.
Dude.
It's
all
groomed
good.
perfectly.
Cropped.
It's like the most.
Gravy is ready.
It's the roundest beard I've ever seen in my life.
Well done.
How the
Well
fuck
done.
did you just do that? You know what the fuck?
He's that good.
I gotta take that and put it in the background properly.
Dude, that was crazy.
With somebody else.
Oh man.
It's all them blunts he's smoking over there.
Yeah.
Ask
find
Nightbot how
out.
many blunts. How many blunts, Nightbot?
I don't know. I don't think
Oh my
Nightbot's alive like that. All
Yeah.
I know is lots of Parmesan
There you go.
And brandy.
and brandy.
Yeah.
Oh!
The brandy
fucking-
shows are the best.
The LaRue. He's got the LaRue plastic bottle.
I'm going down hardly soft.
Dude, that's fucking lean right there, dude.
Good night,
Dude,
guys.
That-
My
that-
last
Your
Nike
link is
moment
so
of
wide open.
cognition.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Did you just stick that in the ceiling fan? That's a lot of.
Durability testing.
Oh.
Sick.
Jeez.
Looks like it's gonna blow through them caps.
Dude,
Is
launch
it-
it right now.
You're waiting.
Dude,
I think.
Do it.
I
Just
think
launch
the,
it right in that room.
Right there. Right there. Yeah,
Yep.
dude.
I think the fact that it's still in one piece is your. I haven't launched it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that
Yeah.
thing. It's gonna take off in about a quarter second, and it's gonna fold.
Explode,
It's just gonna go.
or it's gonna turn and try to kill us.
You should like throw it in a campfire, kick it around, and then you can be like, it's its 100th flight.
Don't
We're acting out your little
underestimate
UAV thing.
Parmesan.
I'm not underestimating
Yeah.
Parmesan. I would never do that. I am underestimating
Yeah.
Parmesan containers.
Sure. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
you better put fucking emu flight on that bitch before
Yeah,
you send it.
Parmesan comes in lots of different containers.
Are you gonna put like fins on it? Okay, awesome. And then you got to get somebody to launch it, and then you chase it FPV. Because you'll be able to keep up with it. That'll be
Ooh.
sick.
That's what.
There you go.
Oh shit! I thought you meant to. I was gonna say I thought you meant to chase it. Like you're out of your fucking tits. Like you're chasing two F motors.
Hashtag
F
kids.
motors with a fucking two F motors with a Mavic.
Waxy's got a cool little submarine he's working on.
Yeah, I actually have a few models right now. I'm working. Have 0603 motor and 0802 motors and all that kind of size right now. And I'm working on the 1105 and all the 11 motors.
That's cool.
2.5 inch, so under 6 inch that will fit in pretty much any ice hole. There's at least 1
Nice.
foot of ice now, so I can get practicing and testing.
Sick.
Yeah, get in the ice hole.
Wait, so are you just gonna make it neutrally buoyant and then use it to push up and down?
Yep.
And but then you have to have it tethered too, yeah?
Yeah. But I'm gonna use PMW. So at the moment,
Whoa,
or I
whoa,
can
whoa.
actually use S-Bus.
Okay.
I know Waxfire. You are going to look for the fucking hot fishing spot, aren't you?
That's what I want to see is put a GoPro on it, take it down, and catch a fish with a submarine.
That's why I'm
There you go.
going now 1106.
right, cool.
It's for being able to put a GoPro on it. It'll be have a
Sick.
Yeah,
it will be
Awesome.
small enough for anybody, because most augers, I know in the States and stuff like that, is 6-inch. And now the norm is a little bit more 8, but for people that still have the old school ones, well, they'll be able to use it in summertime anyway. But yeah, so, like Chris has it right here, that little high school.
Don't
That's the
spread
plan.
lies. Down here in the States, we use 8 and 10-inch augers, bro.
Or your ice hole.
Our augers are thick as fuck.
Well, just get
Depends on what
just get that Parmesan
around
rocket
here,
and
so.
blow a hole in the ice.
That's it.
Been there.
That's it.
Been there.
So did you see the thumbnail where you have a whole like Cinewhoop freaking train? Yeah, Cinewhoop dog sled.
No.
Yeah,
Pull it up,
Yeah.
pull it up.
That's the thumbnail. Heads up.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yes.
Oh God, but he just
We've
did.
all been doing it
He
now.
just learned it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all doing it. It's hooking.
If I can find-
Oh wow. It does look like it, yeah.
Here you go,
The
dude. Here you go. I got
clicking. Okay. Okay. That's awesome. My little sleigh of city whoops.
you. Yeah, they're everywhere. Yeah, for protein.
That's pretty
Emu
incredible.
eggs have so much more protein than chicken eggs. It's unbelievable. So if you fuel your FPV off of emu eggs, and the next guy's got chicken eggs, you're gonna beat him.
Got it.
That's all we got.
I love that there's a Rudolph squirt.
There is. And it's a UFDA squirt too. Those are UFDA ducks, the strongest ducks in the industry. All right, let's do it. All
I
right.
thought you were gonna give away F motors.
All right, everybody
I don't know if
type
I
in
have
chat.
Fs or Gs.
Type. You want to do a special giveaway, or you want me to just hit the button? All right. So we'll give everybody like 10 seconds, and then we'll send it. Yeah. Do you want it to look like a hot dog? Do you want it to look like a penguin? You dig? All right, I'm hitting it.
Bumblebee
hitting it.
tuna.
31 eligible.
Oh shit.
Double A, just one.
Hell
All
yeah,
expense
double A.
paid trip to Printingville.
Yeah.
Dude,
Look, that picture is fucking nuts.
Yeah,
dinner
dude.
time.
Here, Enoch, I'll send it to you.
I don't know how to share my screen, but yeah.
Here, Enoch,
Oh,
I'll send
here,
it to you in
I'll bring-
Discord.
I'll bring it
All
up
right,
real quick.
I'm on it.
Wait. Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I got it in Discord to him. That's dope as fuck,
Oh,
dude.
No, I meant you sharing the screen with
Whoa!
picture.
Look
There
at that
you go.
shit.
Sick with it.
So it's
Yeah,
you
dude.
put one on the front and one on the back, and it like splits the lines like that.
Sick.
And then I think it was like a 30-second exposure. So it's just like rah, 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 rah. I think it might have even been with a squirt. I don't remember for sure. I know that the other ones that I sent in there are squirt with a squirt in a loom cube. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I was
Loom
really
cubes
stoked
are
with how that
dope.
thing
I
turned
love
out.
those
Oh,
loom cubes. Mike Rhodes
I
is
never
all
thought
about
of
them right
doing
now.
that. I never thought about doing that with
This-
a loom cube. No
This
shit.
right here is a loom cube product. It's awesome.
Really?
Yeah,
How much does it weigh? Oh shit, that thing looks thin.
it is. It would definitely fly.
What? Let's fly it, dude.
It does weigh a decent bit, but it
What's
like
the
it,
price?
on a 5-inch it'd be fine.
What do they got that going for? 60?
I don't know actually.
Oh,
Sorry.
testing?
Actually, here I'm gonna share my screen real quick. I apologize, but I'll show you. This is this is Enoch flying. It's me, Bot, Nick Lang, and BU Lamont Walton. This is our first time doing light painting. That was
Ooh,
a 30
wow.
That was a 30-second.
Dude, look
which is-
how thick those lines are.
Dude, Enoch.
Those
was
are tiny
hauling
tie
ass.
LEDs. Those are tiny ties.
Okay.
I just fucking run them.
Yeah, you got to hold so still when you're doing it. Like, I don't know if did you see the other ones of like with Andy Shen and me in there, like in the chat? If you want to share those as well, those ones, like we had, it was, I think they were like 15-second exposure, and we're just like, don't move, and like it. But so what Andy did was he moved his.
Oh damn!
Yeah, doesn't that look freaking badass?
That is sick.
So Andy moved his head on purpose, just ever so slightly, so that his face would blur, and then the rest of him is solid.
Wow.
Cool.
And like in
that's
the one of
nuts.
me, it started with me flying between my legs, and then did the twirly. That was in
You're
St.
power
Louis.
looping behind his back right here, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Too tasty at night, but yes.
Dude, people who don't fly FPV or own a GoPro don't even understand, what goes into that. You know what I mean?
True freedom tastes so good.
For real.
Yep.
I'm actually gonna hop off, you guys. Thank you again, Nerd, for joining.
Yeah, I should probably do the same. I need to get some food with my wife and stuff as well. I think she might be waiting on me. So.
Hey, well, it was awesome having you come on. You should just come hang out some other time in the future.
Yeah, my pleasure.
I mean,
Thanks for the invite.
you.
Sorry again, it
Cool.
didn't work last week. I had double committed, and it was just stupid. But I'm glad I was able to make it this week, and it was great to meet all you or talk to all you guys and see a lot of you
Oh, yeah.
again. And
Cheers, man.
next year we'll see you at Boston Drone Film Festival, and
Hell yeah.
you guys stay flying.
Cheers.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Cheers.
Have a good night, man.
All right, see you guys.
Yeah, fucking.
Chris just thought
light
like, yeah, I'll
painting is
fucking I'll
sick,
leave
dude.
too.
All right. Who wants to get drunk on the live stream? Tell me in chat.
That's why I was here.
Little A, I'm looking at you. Get in this fuck.
Dude, I just seen Little A's interview with Michael Rollins, dude. I had no idea that was her background, dude.
Yo,
I had
she's
no
an
idea.
O
Nuts.
to the motherfucking G, son.
Dude, she is fucking crazy, dude. I gotta watch more of Michael Rollins shit.
Dude, he's a great interview. I really like watching Michael.
He kills it.
Yeah,
He does.
he's super neutral. Fucking yeah, he's great.
Yo, so did you guys know that there is now a UFDA CREW website?
They did not.
Well, now they fucking do. I also posted a couple times, so I'm pretty sure they know.
It's easy to find. UFDACREW.com. Check it out.
That site is where you can buy shit like ancient alligator cups, UFDA CREW shirts,
Yes.
fucking quad god shirts. You want a sausage amp, 80 amp, all in one? You can only get it on a t-shirt, unfortunately. You can't get one.
And it won't burn out.
It'll never burn out. It'll just smell amazing. Except don't smell it when you get it. Give
Or
it a
put it-
couple
Dude.
weeks.
Or put it in the dryer, just in case.
Yeah.
You don't want your sausage to shrink.
There's also hats. You could also get forced into looking at links to our prior shit shows. Come on, you know you want to rewatch this shit.
Yeah, oh, man. There might be someone out there that's watching. They're just catching up,
Yo,
dude. They're still
look
catching
at
up.
Also, Parmesan approved is the official UFDA crew seal approval. All right. So is UFDACREW.com. It's that easy. And oh, whoa, that's Ian.
Baiting.
He's baiting.
That's how you get them to the site.
Dude. In all honesty.
Parmesan oregano and what? I'm sorry.
Oh, his name is Parmesan Oregano. You doubted thick earth, prepare to die. This is community parm right here, folks. These things don't just happen. Motherfucking
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah, we'll deploy parm to you directly. Look at that shit right there. That explains everything we're all experiencing right now.
Supervisor. Take it to your supervisor.
It's important. That's
man.
more important. But no, the cool shit is like this hat. It's actually stitched. Ooh.
Embroidered.
Broitered. The broiteries.
Big.
Oh, Jesus.
Finally.
The broiteries.
The broiteries. Oh,
608 said community cheese. Gross.
Little A said she's editing. She's gonna come chill next Tuesday.
Yeah,
that's
everyone
a good sign. She sent pictures of the editing. I'm ratting you out. Oh.
So Gravy wanted to roast me on my plumbing, dude. I sent you a picture on your DM.
All right. I'm putting up a plumbing pic.
The 90-90.
Yeah, dude.
The
siphon.
Dude, you want to know what's really fucked up? Is I already had the picture up. It was up before you even asked for it because
that's like it's one step away from a cardboard body kit on a Civic.
I wish you could see the look on my face right now, but you can't because we're looking at this.
Oh my God.
But this is almost as fucked up as my face right now.
Dude, if you guys could go to the hardware store and make that happen, dude.
Oh, man.
All right, if you compared this to simulator gravity physics, what simulator would this be?
I tried plumbing in the sim, dude. It didn't work, so I just fucking handed it.
It looks like real flight.
Hang on a minute.
Free rider?
Dude,
who's
it's
SPV free rider?
Bro,
whose plumbing is that?
That's Primitive's plumbing.
Is that really yours, Prim?
That's really his.
Did you? So
Dude.
I think it's really cool, but I think it's crazy that you got those fuking things to seal. Did it seal fine?
They only seal on one side.
It actually did. It actually did not leak, which I am surprised because usually when I do put a P trap together, those motherfuckers always leak.
I mean, if you put them together like that every time, they should leak.
Don't.
If you didn't.
Wait, so he hasn't learned his lesson yet with all these leaking P traps.
You got lucky with that one if it didn't fucking leak.
Dude,
the 90-90 will never leak.
Yeah, dude. It took two.
That's impressive.
It took 2 cans of Loctite, but I got her done.
But it's like you could have.
What color?
What's
Red,
funny to
blue.
me is that you could have bought a P trap and whatever you needed to bleed in. And you could have bought 2 kits instead of like 4.
No, dude, I found it. Oh no, I can't even. It's so much to explain.
3.
Like a fucking The problem was my vanity was too high.
One.
So if I ran a P trap normal, it would have gone into the vanity where I would have to.
I'm calling it. I'm calling it. That's all the explanation you get.
All right. That's it. Lightning round is over.
Over.
That's how
we're not talking
90,
about.
90, folks.
We're not talking about the P trap anymore.
The
Yeah,
the brandy is not only throwing him under the bus, but saving him. Think about it.
Dude.
So did you have to? You had to make it higher or lower then?
The P trap had to be higher, so that's why I had to 90 down.
Bro, I want you to take a little vlog about your 90 down, and I want you to hand it down to your children, so when they have superior intellect, they can look down on you.
Yeah, it was either cut into a $500 vanity or buy like a $5 like connections like that.
Hold on. Why didn't you just ditch the ineffective P trap and just make it go down, over, and down again?
You came to the wrong show. The wrong show.
You don't need a P. You don't need a P trap if you're gonna make it do an optical illusion.
A fucking hamster race. I made a hamster nest, basically.
Dude,
you made a hamster wheel.
Have been baiting.
That's how you get them to come up. That's how you get them to come up, dude.
Water doesn't go uphill.
Baiting. Dude,
I'll show a tutorial. Dude, I will put out a tutorial.
Yo, I'm on.
Oh my god, dude!
You're like the type of fucking husband who sets little fucking 3 months plumbing time bombs so you can be the hero.
Dude, does your stink pipe do the same thing? Did you change your toilet and you made the stink pipe go in a fucking circle?
Yeah, dude, I made sure. Yeah, dude, your toilet has to do like a little backflip before it goes down to the street.
Yo, all right. I feel like your shit's gonna be more agile by then.
Dude.
Oh man. Only if you get septic.
You gotta go under the radar, bro. If you call those inspectors, they'll tell you what's up.
Under and over.
Somebody has to jump in right now. Is it gonna be Frosty? Is it gonna be somebody? I'm sending it to a few.
Here, check the chat.
Yeah, and you have to upload your P trap.
Yeah.
This is now P traps only, which is funny because I don't have a P trap because I have a pedestal synced.
You don't have to ask.
We need a P traps anonymous, dude.
Gravy, have you seen the website? You don't have to ask.
No, oh shit. All right, right on.
Yeah, send them out, dude.
Oh fuck. I should oh my god, I'm gonna send the link and then take a piss. Jesus Christ.
This is it.
Just share it on Facebook.
It's a link and piss.
Share it on Facebook and see what happens.
Oh my god. That again?
Piss.
Oh my god. All right. Link sent. Going to get beer after piss.
They're gonna be looking for gravy. We're like, we don't have them anymore.
Looking for gravy, navy beans, loaf sandwich.
So Virgin, you redid your bathroom, right?
Oh, a few years ago, yeah.
How long do you think it took you? You did it on your days off?
I did it in like a day and a half.
Oh, what? Like a full remodel?
No.
Oh, I was gonna.
No,
say.
I took out the fucking shower and put a new shower in.
Oh, got it.
Then painted, redid all the shit in there, and you know, I didn't replace everything.
Like a pre-molded, where you like put in the side panels up.
Yeah, kind of, but I had to make up a bunch of bullshit because it didn't quite fit. So
Oh,
Hey Enoch, real quick, do a giveaway from the channel. A shirt of anybody's choice. I'll pay for it.
What?
oh,
What?
Merry Thickness,
All
everybody.
right. Type,
Merry
motherfuckers.
Mary
You know what?
dude.
I was just typing "This is Thickmas" in the grain of Sparta, where I was kicking a motherfucker down a well. And this is perfect for that moment. Yes. Yes, sir. This is Thickmas.
Fucking tight.
Wait, what? What the?
Yo,
I just put my headphones on. What the fuck just happened?
Love from Kush.
this is Thickmas. Kush is
No,
giving away
I just
a
heard.
t-shirt.
No, I thought I heard somebody say some fucked up shit, and I was about to bounce.
No, we said this is Thickmas. It's like Sparta kicking fucking not Thickmas down a well.
Oh, all right. Jesus.
Yeah, down a P trap. Yeah, eventually,
and then up and
eventually
then
we're
down.
all pretty sure Primitive has to clean.
Thank God it's
Alright,
the
word.
fucking sink.
I know.
Word. Yeah,
I want to know. I want to know when that starts leaking. That's what
you guys will know for sure first if it leaks.
Don't pee in the sink.
I let it run for like 5 minutes. I was like, and I plugged it up so it had a good fucking head on there. And then
28 eligible.
you know who you remind me of, dude. I don't know.
You remind me of my.
I don't know if anybody's seen Seinfeld where they fucking have it. They guys that do the electrician work.
Yeah.
And they were doing
Who's
something.
that guy?
And they were doing something for the like the fucking arcade machine. And he's like, yeah, use my guys. They're like back alley guys. And he's like, yeah, is there any places to get the power? And he's like, you mean like outlets? And he's like, holes. Yeah, the holes.
All right. Here we go,
Dude,
folks.
90% of my job, dude, like the career that I'm in is like thinking on your feet. So you gotta get that P-trap in there.
27 eligible
I think it's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You gotta get that water down the drain somehow.
Poke it. Just give it a poke.
Yeah,
Right.
if it works, fuck it.
I'm gonna click this shit right here. I'm gonna
You know what
click it.
You know what the
I'm
fucked
gonna-
up thing is? We're talking about plumbing, okay? So
Oh!
I have a 7-year-old toilet upstairs in my bathroom, upstairs, and it's fucking mint. It's not a low flow thing. It'll suck the shit right out of you. My downstairs toilet was like $400 It lasted 2 years, and the fucking tank broke. The tank's cracked. I was like, why is there water all over the floor? Yeah, I don't
Like,
know.
well, kids are rough on shit. They fucking climb and
Not $400 on a fucking toilet, rough. I could have bought a toilet for $30 that would have lasted just as long.
$30 toilet.
No, I mean, you, John, you sat on my throne. Well, it's not mine. I used the nobody went in the upstairs. It's a fucking nice bathroom. It's done well. How the fuck, like, what are you gonna sit, like, lean back too far and break the tank?
This is what I'm gonna do, Kush. I'm gonna match you, but I'm gonna get a hat. So,
that's what's up.
661 gets a fucking hat from me, and 608 gets a fucking shirt from you.
Oh, fuck
Awesome.
yeah,
608.
dude.
Get with Enoch and let him know which one you want, buddy.
Fuck yeah. Dude, that's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Wait. Fuck you guys for having the 6s. Who was what? Wait,
Right.
608.
Wait, 608 and 661 won different items?
Wait, yeah, no, because I'm giving away a hat from the store. I'm gonna give him a fucking UFDA hat. So 661 gets the hat.
All
I had
right.
him back. I had him backwards. My bad.
There you go.
Yeah. Yes, and I've written them down as well. And also, we're doing an SD card and a little towel to Big Mouth 1 if you hit me up on Discord. But you didn't, motherfucker. Hit me up, dude. I'm putting the link down again.
It's got a security alert that I logged into my own Gmail account. Right on.
Don't you love that?
Welcome to THICCMAS. Thanks for fucking looking out for me, Google. Now give me back all my fucking
Happy
CPU priority.
THICCMAS, folks. Happy THICCMAS.
Oh, Google?
Listen, if you guys are gonna celebrate THICCMAS, you should celebrate it with us. If you can't find any blackberry brandy, you know, you're probably
Hit up Enoch.
You got more money than me, and you just don't want the stuff.
Dude, I don't know if anybody wants that shit, dude.
You know what got me on the blackberry was ice fishing.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the shit show.
Doesn't it taste like fucking cough syrup or some shit?
No, it tastes like blackberries, pretty much.
Blackberry LaRue.
And you put like a little bit in coffee, and you're good. That's
yeah, dude.
That's it. That's it.
Once that shit hits your kidneys, dude, it warms you up.
Instantly, your ice fishing
makes you
harder.
double over. Makes you
You're
double
ice
over and
fishing
look down
harder,
the ice
dude.
fishing hole.
Dude, you should see the speed I ice fish at on brandy. It's crazy.
He's augering 10-inch holes.
4% quicker sometimes over the course of 9 hours.
Dude, yeah.
I'll pull
just
it.
handboards
I'll pull it right out.
Oh my god, I do not miss doing fucking going ice fishing and like digging
We're going
the
ice
fucking
fishing,
hole.
baby.
No, I'm down to go ice fishing. 60 or 70 traps. But dude, I also have one
Fuck
of the
that.
old
You're
spoon.
only allowed 5.
Yeah, but yep. Dude, the worst. It's like a 9-inch ladle. It's not a 6, 8, or a 10-inch. It's not standardized.
Those
It's
silly
from the
other
80s.
states.
What do you mean? It was this state.
Whoa, come on.
Hey, I mean, wait, hold on. So we can't fish with an AR, an AK, a drone, or a 9-inch unregulation spoon
Dude,
auger? Fuck.
Listen, I went in
God
hard
damn
on the FAA lady about drone ice fishing, and she said no.
Damn.
No. Yeah, she said and no.
Why for?
She just said you can't do it. And then she didn't want to debate any of the points about it. But what I really wanted to do is just like have a quad right there and have like a really short spool that you could just yank right out with a punch out and just pull the fish right out of the hole.
Yeah, dude, I got a pretty fucking short spool, I'll tell you that.
Oh. No, but you get me. Like, just fucking yank the fish. Oh, damn. That's the ultimate. Yeah. I mean, you have that on the side of on the top of the ice and it'd be fine. You just tape it on so it can't rip off. That's what's up. You guys got You don't want to yank the
Be
lip.
bringing up like half fucking fish heads and shit.
Yeah.
just fish lips and a gill.
Yeah.
Hook is all lip, bud.
Well, at least you got
Sky
some
boys.
heads while you're out there.
Hey, boy.
Yeah. So the dreams of ice fishing with drones is dead.
No.
Do the birds fuck with you out there when you're fishing?
The birds?
Yeah.
No.
I've had that happen though.
We
No,
got
I mean,
birds
I've
out
had
there
them.
that fucking.
I've had them come in on the ice, and they just fucking want to sit there and wait for you to pull something up.
Yeah.
We have a wicked. Oh, dude, I got the coolest shanty. So it looks like a big, coffin. You know what I mean? Like 6 or 7 feet tall, and then it just like goes out. You pull it out on the ice with a fucking sled or whatever, and it goes out, and then you tip it up, and you pull off the front. The front has a door in it, and the rest is like an accordion fabric. And you pull the front out, and then you got like the bottom part that's kind of like shaped like a boat, you know? And it's got like 3 shelves. You throw some shit in there, like.
Wait, are we going camping or fishing?
Camping.
He goes camping.
Oh,
It's
I
a
wanted to go fishing.
No. You don't understand. When you do real ice fishing, you got to go out like 3:30 in the morning. You know what I mean? You just prep all your holes. You just stand by. You do a couple more standbys, and then you just stand by while cooking bacon, though. While cooking bacon and drinking brandy. Thank you.
Yeah,
Full circle.
5% faster than normal.
You drink the brandy pretty quick when you're ice fishing.
Yep. Dude,
That's
what
And
is
then
it? And now Hawkeye's saying they pull huge sheds. Like, I go out there and I sit and I wear a
People
coat and
pull
gloves.
fucking sheds, bro.
I know.
This is like a
I know
pop-up
people,
shed.
but this is Massachusetts. It's 60 fucking 2 asshole degrees out right now. We're talking about
No.
ice fishing. Tomorrow
Listen,
it's going to be like 6
This
inches
is
of
what
fucking
we
snow.
call the motherfucking apocalypse. It's different.
Well, you do live in Western Mass.
We need to start Thunderdome quickly because we all know that that's the future. So let's embrace it. FPV Thunderdome. Who's with me?
I'm in. I mean,
what if we did? Yeah. You take your drone and you chuck it into the dome and you fly it, and then whoever lives. Fuck it.
dude, I just want to confirm that Little A is in fact editing because she just hit me up and sent me a video.
Yo, I got pictures.
No, I know. I got the video of me like dancing with my shirt off with the BQE beanie on, and then her editing screen. So definitely editing and watching the show.
Does she want to edit in the one with the fucking propeller?
I don't think she's gonna edit that. Oh my god.
Little A.
I want that to be my Christmas
card. I have propellers on those things. Heads up.
I still have those in the box. I will never lose it. They're just sitting in the corner. I know which USPS box it is. It's fucking awesome.
You got to buy that Australian tape and tape that box shut for later. You know what I mean? That's like,
dude, I wish I had that I wish I had it to keep them the fuck on and to begin with.
Well, Australian tape, heads up, folks. It's toxic. Don't put it on your nips.
It's asbestos tape.
It's asbestos tape.
I should revisit that video after I trained for like 6 months.
I think that
where does Little A live now? Is she living in the States or does she still live in Mexico?
She's in Mexico City.
Mexico City?
Yeah. So she said she's gonna come chill next week. though. So heads up, folks.
Oh fuck yeah.
Get ready for it.
Yeah. Get the questions prepared.
Prep
How do we get
yourselves.
Mike Rollins? We should get Mike Rollins on here and just fucking grill him with questions.
Grill the fuck out of him. Everybody gives him 20 questions each. And we try to get as many people from the chat to just join with 20 questions while we're asking him 20 questions from other people. So he can't really tell who's UFDA and who's not UFDA.
Or who he's answering to.
He's not going to watch this show. So heads up. He'll never know.
No, I think he does. I think
Well,
he watches it.
Let's hope he doesn't watch it. Because otherwise,
let me see. Hold on. Let me see if he's awake. Well, if he's not watching it right now, and then he starts watching it.
If he's watching it right now, we're fucked. But if he's not watching
it, dude, the only one that doesn't watch is fucking Tommy. I already told you this.
Damn you, Tommy!
I looked at the analytics.
All right, boys. Hey,
I heard
all right,
an
hey,
echo.
yeah, that was me saying something twice.
No, I just saying, thought it was epic that it echoed during the Tommy. Just saying. Pretty epic.
Yes, we should get Henry Rollins to grill Michael Rollins.
Dude.
Okay.
I mean,
it's midnight. I have to go to fucking bed. 8 hours bottle the throttle, boys.
Oh shit.
It's
THICCMAS, folks.
Gotta go.
Everybody
gotta
type
go.
on.
Everybody type F to pay respect for me going to bed.
F to pay respect. Come on. 15
all right.
seconds. Wait for it, gravy. Wait for it, gravy.
Cheers. Oh wait.
Seconds.
Oh fuck. I have to.
You gotta hold it up for 15. Everybody, for 15 seconds for the chat. We did it for the chat, folks. We did it for the chat, folks.
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
We're holding up drinks.
We're cheersing longer because of we have lag. I saw F's. Drink.
It's all right.
There we go.
Filled it. Gotta do it over.
I'm just pretty sure that the F's helped, guys. The F's fucking helped. We knew when it was time. Come on.
You know when you got more F's on your fucking board, you're good.
It's time to deploy, folks. I don't know why it's snowing inside this fucking dojo.
I don't know either.
Might be nuclear winter. Heads up.
Some kind of fucking Super Nintendo land.
Snowing.
It's snowing, man.
Snowing. Sky boys.
Sky boys.
Sky boys.
Everyone to drone disorder. Wheats is deploying people to drone disorder. I'm not gonna fucking go against that. So heads
Wheats
up.
is deploying?
He's deploying, like I know. So I'm gonna deploy people to the fucking Discord. All right, everybody get in the voice chat in the Discord, and we're gonna continue the party. And Brandy, Mike,
We're gonna watch not sleep.
We'll give out the Zoom link in the Discord.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. Fucking out a good one.
Merry THICCMAS.
Merry THICCMAS, dude.
Good night, you fucks.
Greetings from the dark.
Merry THICCMAS, everybody. Love you guys.
Yeah.
And girls. And everybody.
Mom is real.